Why, hello there. My name is TheGamer2323, and in today's video, my brothers and sisters, we will be talking about how to put hot sauce on your fried chicken. I know somewhere out there, I don't know where, but somewhere out there, someone is watching me saying, "This Negro is scaring me." I know it must be somewhere out there, but listen, I don't blame you. Sometimes I ask myself this question, dude, do you even know who you are? And my conscience tells me no. But anyways, this video is gonna be an off-topic video. Dude, PSN is getting to the point where it's like, whatever, enough said, I guess. But anyways, so yeah, off-topic video, to the newcomers to my channel, yes, the main thing on my channel is gaming, but I like to, what this means is, mix it up a little bit, just have some, variety in my channel. So that's why I do the off-topic videos, One day I could talk about games, next day I might talk about girls. One day I might talk about games, next day I might talk about something that happened to me in high school, whatever. But anyways, off-topic video, a video that I always wanted to talk about, but at the same time I've been scared to talk about it, because even though I don't believe in it, it's scary. And some people have been wanting to know my thoughts on it. It's cool, but at the same time, even though it's scary, every time I hear someone talking pertaining to the title of, I always find myself listening to what they're saying. It is very intriguing. It's interesting to talk about. So, what we're going to talk about, if I could just fix the camera just a tad. What we're going to talk about is 2012, Doomsday, the end of the world. Supposedly. Like I said before, I don't believe in it. If you do, that's completely fine. I think everyone is entitled to have their own opinion. So it's cool. We still here. So let me tell you why I don't believe in it. For ages, and when I say ages, I literally mean ages. For ages, people have been trying to predict the end of the world since our species was born. There's been so many dates when supposedly the world was going to end, and people were scared, and when that day came, do you want to know what happened? Right? Okay, you do. They had to wake up just like they always did, and go to work or whatever they did back in those days, and nothing happened. And I just feel like today the media hypes this up so much, and the people who do believe in it, I'm not saying if you do believe in it, I'm not saying you are the one of the people who do this, but I think some of the people who do believe in this, they get the majority of their information from the internet, and they believe what the media tells them. And not to burst anyone's bubble out there, but if you believe everything that you see on the internet, and damn sure if you believe everything that the media tells you, it's time to open your eyes. Dude, not everything the media tells you is true. You can't trust everything you see today. You gotta do more research on it. That's me personally. I'm one of those guys who I don't think no one knows when the world is going to end. No man, no woman. I just feel like whenever it happens, it'll be completely unexpected, and I just don't see it. In the early 2000s, I'm not sure the exact date, but it was in the earlier 2000s, like in the fresh years of 2000. Around that time, it was a date when the world was supposed to end. And I remember it like it was yesterday. Back then, I was in Walmart because Listen, can we get this point across? All brothers go to Walmart. If you're black, where is the main store you go to? And don't lie. I mean, just don't lie about it. You know, just have some pride. Right. We go to Walmart because right. Always low prices. Always. Walmart. No, but seriously. So I was in Walmart at that time. It was in the earlier 2000s, and I was younger, of course. And you know, at that time, there was a date when the world was supposed to end. All the magazines had it. Every single magazine in that store had it at the time. It was like, this day is when the world is supposed to end. Doomsday. I remember it like it was yesterday. On the magazine, it said Doomsday, and it was on this date. And you know, I was younger, and I was scared because I didn't know too much about it. So I asked my mom. I was like, "Mommy, is this real?" And then she was like, "Negro, I hope not. You know, most likely not." And you know, because she said most likely not, I would believe in her because she was my mom. You know, so sure enough, that day came, and you wanted to know what happened? Nothing. Nothing happened. I just went about my normal life, and I was playing my PS2 or GameCube around that time. So, you know, nothing happened. You know, I just feel like for people who do believe in it, they try to put every clue together and try to just, I think they're like so anxious to find something and then, you know, connect it or whatever. And I don't want to get too religious here because I don't want to offend no one. But at the same time, I feel that everyone is entitled to whatever religion that they believe in. I feel everyone is entitled to believe what they want to, what they want to believe, you know. So we still here. We are still here, and we will never leave here. But yeah, the Bible says that when that time came, that there will be a lot of natural disasters. You know, there will be like tsunamis, earthquakes, volcanic eruption, tornadoes, stuff like that. And if you look at what's been happening today, we have had tsunamis, and you know, the recent earthquake in Japan and stuff. And you know, for the people who do believe in 2012, that kind of adds more fuel to their fire. They're like, dude, do you see what's going on? I honestly think this is real. And then, you know, I mean, they have a movie called 2012. And you know, I haven't seen that movie personally, but basically the plot is very weak. Basically, there's natural disasters and stuff happening, and the world is ending. And you know, they're a family. I'm not sure the exact story, but the family is just trying to escape. And I'm like, how can you escape if the world is going to end anyway? So it's a very iffy plot and whatever. But you know, they have a movie on 2012 and stuff. So it's just the media hypes this up so much and whatever. So it's like whatever. Now, with what I'm about to talk about, I'm not an expert in this field, so if I say anything that makes your face go from this to, just know I'm just a black guy trying to make it in today's society. That's all I'm trying to do. But anyways, the Mayans, or the Mayans, however you say their name, the Mayans. Long ago, there was a group of people called the Mayans, and they basically, I wouldn't say they had powers. They supposedly had the ability to predict when things are going to happen, like when there was going to rain, like when it was going to rain, or when it was going to snow, or when it was going to be a drought or a thunderstorm, whatever. And also supposedly they had the ability to predict when the world was going to end, and they had a calendar. Not a calendar how you see today when you can flip the pages from January to February to March, and you know there's pictures of people like this, and no, it's not like that. I guess their calendars back then were like rocks, I guess. I mean, it was long ago. So and if I'm remembering this correctly, the last date they had was 2012, and the specific date when the world is supposedly supposed to end is December 21st or 22nd of 2012. I think that's the date. And you know, that's the last date that the Mayans had down. So, you know, adds more fuel to the fire for the people who do believe in it. They're like, dude, if that was the last date that the Mayans wrote down, then it must be, you know, how do you know what happened? Like, me personally, you know when you're writing for too long, your hand and your wrist gets tired. You're like, dude, I gotta take a break. And, you know, the same thing could have happened for the minds. You know, they're writing, their hand gets tired, and they're like, dude, let's go pick up some honeys. We'll get back to this, and they never got back to you. I mean, how do you know what happened? You know, I'm one of those people. I don't think no one knows when the world is going to end. And when it does happen, it might happen unexpectedly. I mean, we never know what tomorrow is going to bring. You know, there are friends and my family who do believe that in 2012, and you know, part of me is like, dude, you're stupid. But you know, then there's another part of me that's like, what if? Because we never know what tomorrow is going to bring. You know, you can be poor today, wake up tomorrow, you're a millionaire. You know, you can have no girlfriend today, wake up tomorrow at school, some unexpected, extremely gorgeous, hot, voluptuous woman comes up to you and say, I need you. And then you have a girl. I mean, we never know what tomorrow brings. You know when you're watching the news and you know they're showing you the weather and how the weather is going to be for that upcoming week, and then you know the guy's like, in today's forecast, you can expect nothing but clear blue sky. I don't know if they hire black weathermen, a 19-year-old to be exact. But if you do, I have the perfect voice for it. Let me say it again. In today's forecast, you can expect nothing but clear blue sky. But I remember before I was watching the weather, and the guy said, you know, for that upcoming week, you can expect nothing but clear blue skies. And for that week, it was raining every single day, and I'm like, where do they get these people from? Like, how can people barely predict the weather, but yet they are trying to predict when the world is going to end? It's like, whatever. So, I mean, me personally, I don't believe in it because I think it's just too much hype, too much speculation, too many rumors, too many people just trying to find a clue and connect something when really there's nothing to connect. It's just iffy to me. But yeah, so if you do believe in it, it's cool. Leave thoughts, comments, whatever. A video response. You can even leave a video response. But yeah, those are my thoughts pertaining to this topic. And as always, I greatly appreciate if you rate the video. It does not have to be a thumbs up. I keep trying to tell these Negroes it could be a thumbs down, but they don't listen. It could be a thumbs down, but what I ask every brother and every sister is to just rate the video, my brothers and sisters. Until then, I'll catch you on my next one, alright? And for all the kids who are scared and like, but what about Call of Duty? Hey, you better get your nuke first. You better get your nuke fast. If you have not gotten a nuke yet in Modern Warfare 2, time's ticking. I'm joking. But anyways, I'll catch you on my next video, alright? Peace.